Oh. Oh no, Dustin, we streamed, brother, for 38 minutes. What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome on into the stream. We'll try this out one more time. Nobody can off me out here, right? Little fire. Got a little fire going here. Take a look at this. Can you see it? Can you see it? Yeah, there it is. Got a little solo stove here. I absolutely enjoy the solo stove. What's up, Glenn? How you doing, pal? How are you? Cobalt, what's up, man? We just out here chilling. Trying to think of a way to get music out here, but I don't really know a good way to get music going. So we'll just hang out. What's up, Redneck? How you doing, pal? Welcome on in. Somebody's up top there. Somebody's one of the neighbors. I want to talk to y'all about some stuff, but we'll get into that a little bit later. Y'all ever seen these pellet smokers or the pellet like the solo stoves, how they work? I need a poker. I need a fire poker. And I don't really have one. Oh, but that hickory smells so good. We need music. I need a laptop. That's what I need. I need to get a laptop out. I need to get a laptop and get some music going. I've never done one of these before, like by the fire with Medic. It's kind of crazy. Told Team Mama I was coming out here. She may join us. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, no, we got popped, and I got pissed, and I'm like, you know what? Nope. I need to recognize some things. I need to recognize when I'm irritated and pissed off, and because that's not fun for anybody, you know. Y'all ready for the Memorial Day weekend? For anybody that's in the States for that. I really need to get a poker. I got a bag of. That's all one. What's up? How you doing? Oh yeah, no, I'm good, man. Once. Oh. I put the fire out. So though this brakes are good. Brakes are good. I think what irritated me the most about it. Oh, come on. Don't you go out on me, boy. Don't you go out. I gotta get a poker. Hang on. Poker. I mean, it's not a poker, but I guess it'll work. I've got an Oklahoma Joe. No, that's just a game, dude. I get it. But when you're irritated, you know you're irritated, you know? And it's good to recognize when you're pissed off and upset, so you're not pissing everybody else off. That's how I think about it. Kenny said, hey, babe. Well, I guess, hey, babe, do you too? I don't have a big bag of pellets that are supposed to go in this thing, and this is going out. This is dying quickly. I guess cooking pellets are not a good thing to put in this because they don't catch very easily. Yeah. There goes the light of the fire. That's hilarious. All right. All All right, give me a second. I was attempting, and I don't know if it worked right, because apparently it didn't. Maybe I don't have the right amount of... Yeah, if it comes on, it comes on, but... It's your friendly neighborhood Goss. Oh, I know who you are. What happened? Oh, man, nothing happened. I log into the server and I get domed in the first 30 seconds of me being there, you know? I'll say for 30 seconds. I think I was in, what, 18 minutes? There were just too many rascals in there. I've got wood chips, I think. That may catch a little bit better. I do have some wood chips, and it's cherry wood. Wood does like to burn, yep. That is right. I just want it to burn a little bit, you know? There we go. Maybe that'll catch. Maybe I ain't got to put one more fire starter in there. We'll see. So wood chips obviously are not working like I thought they would. So it'll be a little dark for a little while, but that's all right. That's all right. Oh, there we go. It's catching now. It was nuts, but Derailed got a bit aggravated that they done that. He was like, oh yeah. No, I went back and watched this stuff. I know it's dark, guys. The nail can't see me, but I'm here. I wonder if I move this like right over here. Ooh, spooky. Y'all want to tell scary stories in the dark? Ooh, spooky. I want to catch this piece of cherry wood, because once this cherry wood catches, we're good to go. Grab a book and read to us. Thanks for the $2, pal. That's cool. Yeah, that's hot. Ow. There you go. Maybe that'll catch on to that cherry wood. It's just kind of smoldering right now. I ain't got very many fire starters left, so I hope this catches. If not, this was just a plan. This is just a failed attempt. Yeah, the CRP's up and running. I just about have the Bigfoot image done. I'll email it to you as soon as I have it. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, sounds good. You'll probably see that fire too, which is pretty cool. I bet that looks cool on y'all's end. I wonder what these things are. They're wood for sure, but I've never. I guess I'm using the wrong stuff for this. Cause I got like fire. I got like pellets, but I think these are more like smoke pellets, which I don't have a smoker, so I guess I need to get one. I do have a smoker, but I don't have like a pellet smoker. So I guess I probably need to get one. But this wood just does not want to catch. Yeah, no, that wood ain't catching at all. We just need the wood to catch. My dad would be like, Andrew, you are an absolute idiot for trying to do that. I can hear him now. The wood would catch, will be good to go. I'm like holding this piece of wood right over the fire, but oh, are we catching finally? Nope. Hey, firefighters out there? You know what happens when you play with fire? Yeah, I'm not trying to play fire. I'm trying to get a fire going. So you can and it's not like wet wood. It's been in my keep dry container. So it's like it shouldn't be that hard to get this stuff going. I was looking for a cigar, but I don't have one. I was gonna smoke a cigar tonight and just kind of relax tonight. You guys are used to streams on Friday, so by damn it, I'm streaming. Maybe a little different, you know. Hey, I think we're catching finally on this wood. Yeah, okay. We're catching. Just don't want it to die, you know. What I could try though, try taking the top of this off for now. Let it actually capture. This is one of those smokeless fire pit things. So like, it's one of those smokeless fire pits. So it's supposed to like catch and have a fire going. And I had I had some wood chips today that I put in it. But I think the pellets are actually starting to catch now, which is good. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to see me. Ooh, there I am. I get used to these kind of live streams. They don't have to be games. Yeah, so that's kind of what I wanted to talk about tonight, and see what the general idea was with you guys, what you guys thought about this. So like, so I'll give y'all some updates on what's happening with what's going on with like me and T Mama and where life has kind of put us at right now. So, and I've been pretty straightforward with you guys. There's some things I keep private, right? But there's some things that I definitely think you guys would like to know. And this is one of them. So, if T Mama's been applying for some jobs, you know, she just graduated and she's been applying for some jobs and stuff, which, you know, good for her, right? If she actually gets the job that she's applied for, she's gonna be making a shit ton more money. And I was talking with my therapist about this today, and you guys may understand what I'm getting at when I say this, but like, I'm gonna be able to let some of the stress that I've had financially kind of get lifted off my shoulders when she gets this job. Now, I don't want to say I'm going to stop streaming because I do enjoy it. But every night that I do stream, dad guilt hits me pretty fucking hard. Now, I stream, part of my dad guilt comes from not being there with Alex, but the other part is like, well, if I don't stream, there's going to be some money that's missed. And that absolutely sucks. If you're a dad, you probably understand that feeling. You probably know what I'm going through when I say that. Now, I'm still thinking on it, but I just wanted to give you guys an understanding of where I was at. If she gets this job, I may actually shut the channel down. But I don't know yet for sure. I've thought about it. Because there won't be that push for me to have to do it, you know? Like streaming didn't start out as a financial thing, but let me tell you, it's definitely helped when the money started happening. But there's always a sacrifice, and I don't want to sacrifice much anymore that I have to. And now that the stress is going to be not as much if this goes through for us, I won't have to stream as much, and I won't have to, sit there and worry that, hey, I need to do this, Does that make sense? But like, I care for you all. I do. But I also don't like the feeling of getting pissed off at a video game. And I got pissed off tonight. I got really frustrated, really pissed off. And that was probably prevalent on my mind. Like when you saw me get mad, like my adrenaline started pumping. Obviously, right? That was big. Like I love the adrenaline dump that happened there. But I didn't like the feeling afterwards. I was really irritated and pissed off. And I made a lot of friends on YouTube. I've made a lot of friends in Discord. I've made a lot of friends playing video games in general. But if the stress of me, not the stress, if the weight of me having to carry everything financially, and YouTube would be one of those things that's making me carry stuff, I won't feel obligated to do it. Now, I say shut the channel down. I may not shut the channel down, but it will definitely be once in a blue moon that I go live on anything. So, yeah, there's that. They should have waited, but they didn't. It is what it is. They've been streaming. They've been going at it for 2.5 hours. Who am I to tell them how to do their shit? You know what I mean? Who am I to say that? Yeah. I don't know. I hadn't fully went either way, but I've told you all, and I've had this conversation with you all multiple times, that there is going to come a time where I shut down the channel. I shut it down completely. Like, I'll leave the VODs there for everybody, but there won't be content. There won't be uploads. That'll just be my kind of archive of things it'll be my archive of my time on YouTube. And I don't like the idea of even shutting it down, but at the same time, like, I want time for me and my son, and if Taylor was to have it, if we were to have another baby, I mean, there would be that also, like, Yeah, life's too short. You're right. Oh, Spence, you're good, man. I got this teacup here. It's made by Southern Sippin'. It's a don't tread on me cup. It's a metal cup. Yeah, Robert. No, I get you, dude. Camo, what's up, man? Welcome on into the stream, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And I agree with that. And like, I am happy where I am at. But the weight of carrying everything and feeling obligated that I got to do this, I stream not because I have to, but I want to stream. It's not that I have to stream. But like, I don't want to sit here and I was sitting here thinking about how to have this conversation with you all because without you guys, with everybody that's watching and people and the other 4,520 something people, right? I wouldn't have a channel. I wouldn't have any sort of following. I'm not big on like social media and stuff like that. Like, if I could move my channel to do stuff like this, where we come by the fire on a Friday night and just chat, hang out, and have a good time, and relax and just talk with one another, great. Who knows what this could turn into if we change the way that we did things this way. But a lot of people here for gaming, and I am just not. It's slowing down for me for sure. The gaming stuff is slowing down for me. I'm not enjoying it near as much as I used to. We did schedule one the other night. I wasn't going to stream it or anything, but we did schedule one the other night, and played it about an hour and a half. Not really. It was just another game, you know. Just another game. So. You're at that age time to turn from gaming to a podcast. What would a podcast be? What would a podcast look for me? Like, would it be a total rebrand and talk about life lessons and things and give unwarranted advice? Like, is that what you're saying, Bubba? Just give unwarranted advice to people? Eat your vegetables and drink your sweet tea. Is that what you're saying? I mean, maybe. Never thought I'd do something like that now. I've seen crazier shit happen, though. I'll be honest with you. I have seen crazier shit happen. Because I've had a lot of shit happen in life. What's up, puppy dog? What you doing? I mean, who here would listen to my advice? I ain't got much good advice at all. I'm a broken down old paramedic turned into whatever the hell this is. Like, what kind of advice could I give? That's the real question. Ask your community for topics. You've honestly got a slew of co-hosts. I do have a slew of co-hosts. That is true. The sky out here is incredible. And like, this is pretty like, it's hard to see me though. Like, it'd be hard because you got to have a good fire to have a good background, you know. Right now you're just kind of looking at a silhouette of a fat man sitting in a chair. T-Mom would be a good one to have. A good host for a podcast. She's got a lot of knowledge on some stuff on how to like deal with certain things, and definitely not a person to take advice from though. I've made some bad decisions. could turn in something. I tune in from time to time. I found you by mistake, and you reminded me of what I've wanted to do and enjoy every show I've watched. Well, that's good, man. I do like all the stuff that I. So a neighbor got he recently bought a neighbor recently bought a new one of the Toyota Tacomas. Oh my God, they look good. They look so good. And that is the Coyote Mustang that lives in our neighborhood. He comes in about this time every night, and let me tell you, it is a loud ass car. He's definitely got some Magnaflows or some Borla exhaust on that Joker. I mean, I think I'm pretty like, I don't know Bubba, because Bubba, you're the only, besides, I met somebody else, but he didn't tell me who he was. But Bubba, you're the only person that I've ever met outside of, you're the only other person that I've met outside of just chatting, right? And I don't know if I'm the same person in person that I am on stream. People say I am, people say they aren't. Spencer, I don't know, man. I enjoy it. I enjoy cars that sound, as long as they sound good. If they sound like a Ricer that's been beat up and put to hell no. I don't, that shit sounds terrible. But I'm going to keep you guys updated on what I decide to do with the channel. I don't like getting pissed off when things don't. I don't like getting pissed off when I'm there wanting to have a good time. So I don't play Call of Duty anymore. Like, I'm there to have a good time, but I'm getting griefed on, basically. Every time you spawn in and try to go, you getting downed. Like, it's no fun in that, because you're just not as good as everybody else. Or when they outnumber you 18-1, you know, that's not fun. There's no fun in that at all. And I understand now why a lot of the QB Core servers that are like that, they have limits on how many people can actually be in a combat. So, like, because if OCRP had a rule that says, hey, you can engage in combat with the wall, but if there's one cop, you can only have 3 people involved, right? If that was a thing, tonight wouldn't have happened. And I wouldn't have got pissed off. But at the same time, I would have probably pissed Drew off. I'd have pissed, you know, whoever, the Buchacha and whoever else was involved. I think the radios, I think having the radios are a little OP for civs, because they can sit there and coordinate 18 different attacks in 18 different ways. I do think they're a little OP, but again, it's not my server to make changes to. And I'm not downing anybody. Like, I am the developer that put that server together. Me and Jeff put the QB Core Live server together, but there are some things that need to be changed, but at the same time, there's other servers out there that look exactly the same way. And that's why there's certain rules in place where you have to have those type of rules. And I think I'm not in a position to make any changes. I'm there to make changes when Jeff asks me to, or somebody else say, hey, you need to make this change. Okay, let me type it in. So I'm not the one that makes those changes. And I'm not mad at anybody tonight. I'm mad that I had a plan to go on and do the trooper stuff tonight, and had a whole night planned for everybody. And the first thing that happens is I get downed immediately. Now, I kind of knew what I was getting myself into, but at the same time, we were getting text messages immediately after pulling that car over that, hey, this person just killed somebody. And it's like, hey, you have to take that seriously. At least I think so. Am I wrong? Maybe so, but I think I put up a hell of a fight. I took down 2 of them. I went back and watched it after. I watched it a few times. I watched it from Drew's point of view and watched it from my point of view again. I took out 2 of them. So I'm not mad at myself. I'm just mad that we didn't get to stay on a little bit longer. And I guess I could have. But role play wise, it didn't feel right to be. I would not, and I don't like it when it happened to us when I was doing the Billy stuff. I'd go and down one of their players and make sure they're dead, and they immediately they come back. I don't like that. This fire is going good now. I knew it would. I knew it would catch. This shit's gonna go forever though. I got a feel. um. It smells so good too. It smells like cherry wood and hickory. Like, cause I got the pellets in there that's kind of keeping everything going, and then I'm feeding it with wood. It smells so good. I love a good fire. I want to get one of the big solo stoves. They have them at Walmart, and they're like $200. I am seriously considering going and buying one. Then I said transfer not being able to say no caused me. Yeah, I mean, I feel you, dude. Yeah, how do y'all feel about the? I don't know. I've not read too much into it, but I did hear that the old, and we'll go political for a second. I don't care. It's my channel. I can do what I want to. I did hear they passed the no tax on tips and no tax on overtime. There's a lot of weird shit in that bill that passed in Congress, and they've only passed the House of Representatives. It's not passed the other. But if the no tax on overtime thing goes through, that's pretty damn cool for people like that worked in the paramedic, that works on the first responder side, where you make your money in overtime. Everybody that works on overtime literally just got a pay raise, a hell of a pay raise, because they tax overtime so fucking much. Like my checks would go from $3,500 down to $1,800 immediately because of overtime. So I hope that if that is a real thing, that I've not read it, so I'm not trying to talk into the bill like I know what I'm talking about. But if those two things pass, that's going to be good for people. I did hear they cut Medicare and they cut a lot of SNAP stuff, which I don't agree with. But yeah, I'll have to read it. Like I said, I'm just hitting the cliff notes of it. You know, I'm not a constitutional scholar or anything, so I'm not one to know exactly what people are talking about with it. So just bear with me there, please, because I don't want to look like an idiot. But you do enjoy the chats by the fire, Medic? We can do this more often. It is becoming summertime. During the wintertime, it's cold. I mean, I don't like it. I don't like doing shit in the cold. But like tonight, where it's a nice cool night, cool spring night. It's let's see. It is currently, let's see what the temperature is. Come on now. Well, how cold is it here? I don't care about the waxing gibbous. It's 67 degrees where I am. Ran that nursing home I worked at. Wouldn't matter to them. I found a way to cut my hours just so the assholes in corporate can make an act. That's probably true too. Bubba, yeah, you're a butthole either way it goes. No, I'm joking. No, you're pretty cool, dude. No joke. You're a pretty cool dude. I could definitely see us being best friends if you lived a little closer. Put the fire on the monitor. I'm self-aware. I'm self-aware. I'm an asshole. I wish our house had a covered back porch. That'd be so cool to have that. I don't know the first thing about having to put one on the house, but if this was covered, oh, that'd be great. They say these solo stoves are like a new technology. I don't know. It's pretty cool though, because there's not any smoke. It's just straight fire. I don't know where the hell the smoke's going. Hadn't figured that out yet. So if somebody has any information on these damn things, let me know, please. Because this thing is cool. I'm definitely buying a big one. Well, I've seen you on stream, how you chat with people, you give off positive vibes. You'd be fun to hang out with. I seem like a chill guy. Man, I try to be nice to everybody I come across. I can get mean though. I've been mean. I know I can get mean. I know that. I asked T Mama one day, like maybe we just move away from gaming, like gaming streams, and move into like a life, like a vlogger, I guess. No, nobody's seen Angry Medic. I don't like being mean. I get way too deep in my feelings when I become a mean person, and I can do it. Not a salty medic. I might take offense to that, Bubba. That's fucked up, man. Definitely gonna go to Tractor Supply tomorrow, I think. They sell the solo stoves at Tractor Supply, but they also sell wood chips. So you just throw you some wood chips on in there, boom. Let it catch back up. We'll have another fire, another big fire. It's like rolling over the edges of this thing, and it's like created. It's like I guess that's how the smoke stays out. I don't know. So another thing that's happening is so because of where we're storing our prints and stuff. Oh, I'm good, man. I can just go down to Tractor Supply and get a whole bag of the chips. We're good. Actually, I could probably find somebody that makes the chips. We have a lot of wood places around us that like chip wood and stuff like that. Oh yeah, we'd have some good conversations. I'm always down to people want to meet me. I'm down to, if I'm in their area, I'm not going to let people come to my area, or if they're in my area, I'm not going to meet them at my house because that's just weird. But if you've ever ordered a shirt from me, I mean, so we'll go on to the topic of that too. So T-Mama and I have pretty much, we were going to so we're moving our website over to drop shipping. So we're still gonna have designs. The stuff is still gonna be made, or it's gonna be designed and created by us, but we're gonna have a company make it and ship it. So it's called drop shipping. Now, Brandon, your shirt will be drop shipped, more than likely, unless we can get the prints done. Ian, your shirt, the tracking label is made. If Ian's in the chat, your tracking label's ready to go. I just forgot to put it in the mail today. So, look, a lot of shit's happened. Okay. No, Bubba, I was mean when I was getting out. I was a pissed off son of a gun. Lost your button in 08 crisis. Was that the housing crisis? What's up, Swifty, man? How you doing? Live in Oregon, so most likely you'll never want to not want to travel all over this way. I don't foresee having the money to be out there. Oh, I got you, dude. Nathan, yeah, that sucks, bro. I think I was 10 years old when that happened, when the housing market crash happened. No, man, we're just out here. I'm a salty driver when I quit because of management, not because of the job. No, I enjoyed the job. I was mad of the working hours. Not being able to sleep really, really changes the way you think about things. I mean, just it does. It changes the way you think about things. Do I have any plans for the weekend? No, I don't. Probably I may see if I can't go get me a bigger solo stove. This thing is sweet. Spec, what did you think about the live server versus the OCRP server? Well, Jeff, let me tell you, pal. I was on the live server for 38 minutes. All right, I was on the live server for 15 minutes, and Trooper Swanson gets domed. So I just killed the stream because that's what I was doing tonight. I just killed the stream and come back down into come down here and done this. No, I mean you've heard my thoughts, Jeff, on the main versus the live. I don't have an issue with the main. I love the live server because you get to build a story up and kind of just rock on from there. And if people would do the main correctly, it would be great. But the problem is, on the Leo side of that, you go and you can literally see something happen, and it's up to the Civ whether they want to roleplay that or not. And that's not fair to the guy. That's not fair to the Leo. That's not fair to the Leo at all. And that's one of the reasons I don't go on the live. I mean, on the main like that. I love the live server. I'll be back on the live server tomorrow night. Like I'm not like done with it. I love the live server. I got a few more characters I want to bring out, but their story progression is gonna be slow. I'm like, I want to do a Rags to Riches character. I want to actually be able to do that. You know. You're right. We got to do everyone again. That'd be incredibly fun to do that. My dad got him a new boat. Nice, dude. That'd be incredible. Air One, it would be fantastic to do. Air One would be fantastic to do. I'm down to do it. People are saying they enjoy the fire talks of Medic. This is pretty cool though. I could get used to this, especially on summer nights. What's up, Branch? How you doing, dude? Welcome into the chat, pal. Speaking of Air One, someone ran from the cops here. They put the drunk called. They found him in the woods, and the cops are moving on. That's awesome, but it can be a blessing. Recovered, make 6 figures, and better job. Yeah, see, and so some other updates that's happened to me in the last week or so. So like, I work for a company that contracts with another major telecom company, and there were some jobs that came open, and they won the bid. My company won the bid for them, and now I'm working as like an intern project manager on this. And if it does well, and I do well with it, I want to have more opportunities open up come my way. So I'm incredibly thankful for that. So that's another reason why I wanted to have a chat with you all about the whole state of the channel, because if I start getting some bigger responsibilities and I may have to travel a little bit, I'm not gonna be able to do this. You know, it'll be very sporadic. So call it chat with Medic around the fire. Winter will be chatting with Medic inside, but here is a fire on the monitor. There we go. Yeah. So, but yeah, that was a pretty cool update that's happened to me lately. Really cool update that's happened. Yeah, it's not raining. It's peaceful out here. It's not hot or humid. It's like perfect, you know? It's like perfect. And you know, as far as tonight goes, I could recognize that I got pissed off. That's when you know that you're in too deep. You need to take a step back. How's the t-shirt business going? Well, that's what I was getting at a while ago. We're moving it over. So we store our prints in the garage. Now, the garage, for the most part, is humidity controlled for the most part. But during the peaks of the day, when it gets super hot, you do walk down there and there's some humidity down there. And in the wintertime, it gets super cold, which can affect the prints. We made a shirt for somebody the other day, and the print did not stick at all. We messed the shirt up. Shirt was completely messed up. And so I talked with Team Mama about it, and it's like, hey, we got to either figure this out, either move this to the office, which wouldn't be. I couldn't keep it in the office. There's too much equipment to put in the office, and I got way too much stuff on the power circuit, the run in there for the power, so it wouldn't work there either. I made the decision with her to move it all to drop shipping. So we'll still have designs. We'll still be able to do certain things. And if there's somebody that wants me to put my hands on it and do it, then I've got somebody that can print for us. But it's more expensive. So for me to maintain costs on the website and keep the shirts going, keep people, you know, Medic shirts will still be a thing. All the actual product that's there will still be a thing. We're gonna have to move to drop shipping. But there is a positive with drop shipping. If people want like Under Armour stuff and Nike stuff and Carhartt stuff, I can't get that stuff. I can't source that stuff because I don't have. You have to have a certain amount of sales with those companies to be able to sell their products being rebranded. But with the company that we're going to be drop shipping through, they can do it for us. So there's items that we're going to throw on the website that's like, oh yeah, we can do this. This is no problem. So drop shipping is going to be nothing changes on the website. It'll just be where you get the product from, and we can be able to get it delivered and completed a lot quicker. So shipping will be a little bit cheaper. The profit margin for us will be the same. And people that want to buy from us can go on the website, put their order in, and buy from us. Super easy to do. So that's kind of where we're at on that side of things with the business. The business is going okay. It's going like a normal business would. Are we going to be in a storefront in a year? Fuck no. Not going to be in a storefront in a year. I don't think so. Just because we can't put 110% effort into the business to get it there. We have about 30 between the both of us. So and I enjoy doing the shirts. I really enjoyed putting the shirts together and doing them. But at the same time, I don't have the time to do it, and neither does she. And we really both don't have the time when Alex, like, we don't have the weekend time. We went to a couple of markets, and it's just been, we're chasing Alex. And I love my child to death, and I'd rather do that than stick at a market. I'd rather be home chasing him, not at a market where we got to worry about him getting taken off or running in front of traffic or some bullshit, you know? So nothing against anybody. It's just something that, are we only putting fire out of one side here? This fucked up. Come on, get that fire around me. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm self-aware when it comes to my anger. I'm trying to be. That's something I'm trying to teach myself how to be. I want to be more self-aware on things that I need to improve on, and that is one of the big ones that I need to improve on, is being more self-aware of what I'm doing. All right, buddy. You have a good night, pal. need to cover my grill up. Soon I get mad, I cry. It's no good. I feel you, dude. I used to be that way. I used to be that way. This fire has went from a yellow flame to a blue flame, which means it just got hotter. Ugh. Shit. Cherry wood is so freaking tough. Oh. It's a nice little blue flame. Check this out. Just need to catch it a little bit more. Oh, can't see me, but I promise I'm here. I'd love to have a grill, but we need to get a shed first. We have the space, but yeah, sheds do cost a lot. I want to build a lean-to. I have a patio down behind my garage. I want to get a lean-to and actually build something there. Like put everything down there that I grill, or like build a little entertainment area down there. When I was refencing I had to refence in my yard because whoever built this house, whenever they built this house, they built the fence around the deck, which when we tore the deck down and put a new deck up, we had to refence in the freaking backyard basically on one part. And I should have just refenced in the patio too, to where the patio would exit straight into the backyard. That's what I should have done. That would have been great to do that, but didn't. Like an idiot, I didn't. I should have. So now I'd have to basically do double the work. I'd have to pull the poles up, break open the concrete that's down there, pull the poles up, redo it, pull everything back to the house, make sure the gaps are closed so Remus, our dog, doesn't get out, and then build a lean-to. So having a fire starter that burns for 20 minutes would help get the fire going. I mean, I've got the fire starter I use, it's like a little wound up piece of like, I don't know, what's the word for it? Kindling is what it is. And it burns, but it burns quick. So when I get angry, I either go for a walk in the neighborhood or a quick drive, top of a cliff nearby. So I have to views and just breathe and think about, yeah. Fire. This right here is what relaxes me. Being by myself and thinking, like, if I wasn't streaming to you guys, I would be on my phone just looking at Facebook or TikTok or something. But this is more therapeutic to me than that other shit. I enjoy talking to you guys. I enjoy talking with you guys, and I felt like I did a disservice tonight by ending the stream early like I did. So I feel like this is getting big now. That's what she said. So I feel like I did a disservice tonight because you guys are my base, you know, for streaming. And if I just up and just get pissed off and leave like that, that does nobody a good thing. So we're almost an hour into this already. Look how big this flame is. Don't feel bad for me, Sammy. Ain't nothing to be. The tornado. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys about that shit. So we had the storms that went through Tennessee, and there was a big tornado that hit Huntsville and turned Reed Timmer's car around, his Dominator around, like it was all crazy. Well, the one final tornado that come through in that storm happened to pass a quarter mile from my fucking house. It was literally right back here. Like it was lightning up. It was lightning so bad. I stood in the back door here and I saw the mesocyclone. Not the tornado, but the actual storm that the tornado was in. I could see it spinning. And then it set down a tornado on the south side of the storm. Thank God. We have a main street in the town I live in. We have a main street, and south of that main street is the next big town. South of that main street is where a tornado set down at and took off. It sat on the ground for like 8 miles, 8 to 10 miles. It was freaking nuts. Definitely butt puckering. We got down in our safe spot. The tornado wasn't big, but when it crossed, I'm trying not to give any locations, but there's an area that we live in. There's 2 highways that converge. You could tell by the tornado track that it was coming towards our city. But it's like, whatever. So I pulled up radar Omega, and I'm like, oh shit, that's where we are, and that's where that's coming. And the track was dead hit our house. I was praying that it would start shifting slightly to the south, which it did, thank God. If it hadn't, I would have got a direct hit on the tornado. So I started watching it. It started broadening out as it hit that intersection of highways, and I'm like, it's not gonna hit us. But I got to thinking, we've not had any rain in weeks, like 2 weeks. It's been extremely dry, and with the tornadoes coming, or with the storms coming through, we still no rain. So the moisture it was so dry in the air. So dry in the air. And as soon as it crossed the highway, it started getting back tight again. I'm like, oh fuck, we're gonna have a tornado on the ground coming by our house. Jeff keeps an eye on things for me. When the tornadoes come through before, he was pretty much on top of it. But he was streaming, so I kind of had to do it by myself because I'm not the greatest at looking at like radar and stuff. I know how to find like hooks. And stuff. But when I saw that, I'm like, maybe, that may be something, right? I turned on James Spann. If you know who he is, he's like the weatherman. He's the weatherman that you have to watch when you live in Alabama. And sorry, this fire's trying to go out on me. Trying to keep it back going. Oh no, please! If you go out, I'm done. Oh no, it is going out. Well, fire's out. That sucks. But I got to looking at the tornado. And I'm like, nah, we're gonna be okay. This stuff is not gonna hit us. Well, I was wrong. Like, there was severe damage to the south of us. Trees knocked over, trees on houses. Fire dad come in. I don't know if you guys are Fire dad come in and I called him like, hey, this is about to pass over your house, like dead over your house. He's like, passing, it's already here. A tornado, he saw the tornado outside his back of his yard. Come on, it's trying to catch. Come on. I know you want to. There we go, come on. There we go. Try and get it to catch again. It wants to. Boy, does it want to. I need a firefighter is what I need. It ain't dead. I still see embers burning. I'm trying to get it to catch again. I had it going for a second. I got over here talking about shit and I forgot if I didn't even stoke the fire. There we go. Come on. You know you want to catch. It's just smoking like crazy now. Yeah. Got any dry grass? No, hell, dry grass. What do you mean? Need 87 octane? I'm good. 87 octane. Yeah, I'd do it. I mean, I got some in the garage. I ain't putting. There we go. Shit. Call me the fireman. That's my name. All right. Anyways, got this shit back going. This will be the last one. I'm not putting any more wood in there. So once it dies, actually, I'll put one more so I can keep talking a little bit longer. But this is the last one I'm putting in. So, you son of a bitch. Backdraft. It's fixing a backdraft. What it's fixing to do is smoking like a son of a bitch. This thing really does good with like wood chips and stuff. I don't think I need to do regular wood in it anymore. I need to just get me a thing of wood chips that are dry, like dried wood chips, and use those. It's good cooking fire right here. I had it going. It is a smokeless fire pit. It's a little countertop smokeless fire pit. And because I'm having to use real wood because I don't have any more of the wood chips that goes in it, it doesn't stay lit very long. If I had wood chips, it would just catch the wood chips and would be good to go. And I don't have a really good poker to poke it with. I'm having to use something else. So, hell, I don't even know what's. I'm about to. Maybe that'll catch. I don't know. It's smoking like crazy. I think it will. People want to think I'm over here smoking a damn butt or something. I don't know, Bubba, because maybe I wasn't never a full firefighter. Maybe I was a paramedic that wanted to be a firefighter that never did it. Hey, but Big Daddy got the fire back. And y'all all doubted me. Well, Bubba doubted me. I don't know if everybody did, but Bubba definitely did. I'm gonna leave that off. I'm gonna let that catch before I put anything else on it. Oh yeah, please do. Please do. Hit it with some moonshine. I don't have any more alcohol. I got rid of all my alcohol when my son was born. I wasn't a bad drinker or anything, but yeah, I got rid of all that stuff when my son was born. So, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So when the tornado touched down, when I was watching James Spann, we never lost power, believe it or not. There, is that better where you can see the flame? Yeah, it was definitely scary. Scary moment. Really too close for my comfort. And I've worked tornado storms. I've worked actual, like, direct hits on tornadoes. 2 of them. I worked two tornadoes. When I worked in Cherokee County, when I worked there, a tornado hit and it was bad. That was a bad one. EF3 stayed on the ground about a half mile, but it tore up 3 houses. That one was bad. And then we had some storms that hit a city called Jacksonville, and I worked those as well. The guy actually lost his arm in that one. That was a bad one too. All right, Spence, you have a good night, pal. I think I'm gonna smoke. I think I'm gonna smoke some. I think I'm gonna either smoke some hamburgers or something this weekend. Is that something you guys want to see? I set up the tripod. You guys can watch me smoke some meat. I'm not good at it, so I may be cooking on dirty smoke. You just guys have to deal with it. But I thought about smoking some hamburgers. I've got the wood and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I do too, Bubba. I like weather. It can get a little scary though, dude. Like, depending on like where you are and how close it is to you, that shit can get scary. I'll be live tomorrow night. I'm gonna try to get on and do the Trooper Swanson thing again. I just didn't feel right pulling them out, you know. I'm sure I got a bunch of messages on Discord. It's just very small. It's not a big one. It's not a big one. We're not really into having like people over. Like I'd love, like, that's something I wish, and I'm gonna go into this a little bit. That's something I wish that I had that a lot of people around me or I've seen have, is like a core friend group that can come around and have fun and get together and just kind of do their thing. And I used to have that, but since getting out of VMS and working, kind of just working from home and not really getting out, one of my friends that I had, he done some pretty bad shit, and I don't talk to him anymore. I miss that. I miss getting to be around people and having people by the fire and playing music, and I miss that. I miss that a lot. Which is why I'd like to be on here with you guys. I know y'all would. I know y'all would. I know I'd have a lot of people turn up if I did that. I really do. Which is why it's so hard for me to even talk about shutting everything down. And maybe it'll turn into where I don't have to feel like I need to, but I want to again, you know? So, but that's it. Brandon, I feel you, pal. My core family passed away. A lot of my core family passed away in the last 10 years. A lot of them have. We'll do one more piece of wood. I'm enjoying this too much. Oh, William, just come back. Don't put anything with a dot behind it because Streamlabs thinks you're trying to post a link. Keeps wanting to go out. Yeah, Streamlabs is on top of that, wasn't it? I just need to get the wood chips. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Me and T-Mama and the baby's got to go out tomorrow anyway. So I'm gonna grab some wood chips that we need to use for this so we can do this more often. They got a big ass bag. This thing is trying to stay going. It's got one little lonely flame. Shows you're human and means a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there that you know, kind of just are like, hey, you know, you got your family, that's all you need. Whatever. Like, don't you go out again, you peckerhead. Okay? You got wood, what else you need? Oxygen? I'm talking to you. Wait a minute. I'm over here trying to blow it back to flames. There we go. It's only got one side working right now. And I don't really know how these things work, like, as far as, like, how they keep a fire going. Because they're supposed to be smokeless, but obviously there's a shit ton of smoke coming off this thing right now. I don't know how they work. So like I said, if people can tell me how these things work, that'd be great, because I'm really curious here on how this shit stays going. You see smoke? Hell, I see smoke. I'm wearing it. So what other games do you have? I've not played yet. Sure not. Let's try this stream. The only game that I've not played, it was gifted to me by my buddy. It's called Paramedic Simulator, and I don't know if I want to do something like that. I thought about it. I'd critique it too hard, though, I think. I'm loving this solo stove. I'm loving it. Smoke is my favorite cologne, too. Well, actually, Smoke, and I got one called from Bath & Body Works. It's called Smoky Barrel Bourbon. Holy shit. William says, I'm from Australia and it's cold here. Well, I've got a fire here, Val. Love to see you play Paramedic Sim. Maybe I will. Maybe I should have done that tonight instead of doing OCRP. There we go. That's a fire. It wouldn't be bad for me to play that, I don't think. I get soap from Duke's branded and bourbon. Oh yeah, I know the one you're talking about. I've used it before. I had to get rid of the Dukes though. It broke me out. Broke me out something serious. It was bad. That and there was another one. It was like $12 for a stick of deodorant, and it like gave me chemical burns under my arms. It was bad. What was it called? I don't remember the name of it, but it hurt. It hurt a lot. I played Arma Reforger. They're shutting those CRP Arma Reforger server down. They're actually shutting that server down. Not really happy about that either, but what can we do, right? Is this a good enough fire for you, Bubba? Neighbors fixing it. I think she was like looking like, is there anybody up there? So I waved at her. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can see it. Let me see. Can y'all see this behind me? Right there. That's my 3-in-1. It's a charcoal, it's a smoker, and it's a gas grill. We actually cooked grilled chicken on it tonight. I know you've probably seen bigger. Not the only thing you've seen that's bigger. I got a candle fragrance that you may like. Bubba Smooth Bourbon. Oh, I'm into teakwood candles. So like when I'm working during the daytime, I like to have a good smelling house. I like to have a good smelling like office, and I burn teakwood. But if I had a bourbon candle, holy shit, that'd be incredible to have a bourbon candle. I would love to have a bourbon candle. With Alex going to bed so early, it's even hard to get people to come over because you don't want to wake him up, you know. Nothing like Men's Bath and Body Works, Ocean and Bourbon. That may be the one I have. I'll check and I'll let you know. I got you, dude. Hey, listen, dude. Send me go into questions for Medic and post a link to a website if you have one. I definitely wouldn't mind ordering a candle from you. As long as the shit don't make me drunk, I'm okay. It's a secret sauce that put on it in the. I got you, Dustin. I got you, pal. Well, I said it and I'll say it again. Once this goes out, I am done. I've got to get inside because it's going on 11 o'clock. So, guys, I'm gonna call it here. But you can catch me live tomorrow night. And yeah, that's good. Got a link tree. I'll take a look at that. Guys, you have a wonderful night. I'm sorry for those CRP kind of getting upset and storming off like a little pissed off little redhead kid. But you guys, y'all have a good night. We'll bring out Trooper Swanson again tomorrow night, and we'll have a better night tomorrow night. I'll be there. I'll be live. Check out Discord. Let me know. And Blue Line, just put your stuff there in the Discord, and I'll make sure to take a look at it and get a candle from you. Brandon, you have a good night, man. Quentin, have a good night. Everybody else that's come by and chatted with me tonight, you guys have a wonderful evening. I love y'all, and always know that I'm forever thankful for every single one of y'all. So, Y'all have a good one. I love y'all.